if I'm not that strong, oh shit. If I'm not that strong, it's because I'm on deload week. Came back from a 2-week rest period. We worked our way up from 1 plate up to 2 plate, up to 2 plates, and a 25 to 285. 285 for 2 sets, 1 rep. The rest were for 1 plate was 3 sets, 8 reps. 2 plates were 3 sets, 5 reps. And then now we're just working our way down and doing whatever we want. I also learned not dashing into this as aggressive as I always would do. Kind of helps me because I don't get off balance if I just stay right here and just kind of calmly do it instead of just, like I used to. Wouldn't work out the best. And then usually, after this, I would probably do a plate right here, and I would put my heels on it. I'll make a video on it one day. I'll put my heels on the plate, so that way, instead of standing straight, legs apart and stand straight, you put them close somewhat, pointing outwards, and then that way it has the heels lifted up. Put your toes down, and then that way it would be quad isolated. Alright, so move from squats to leg press. This is pretty much just for strength training, in my opinion. I don't really care about hypertrophy mainly. That's why I mainly just lift heavy, unless it's deload weeks like this week. But even in deload weeks, I lift moderately heavy to keep my tendons and nervous system still intact to where I want to be at. So I'll start off with 2 plates, work my way up, work my way down, and while I work my way up, I'll do 2 leg, and then close 2 legs, and then eventually I'll work my way down. Once I get to lower weight, I'll do single leg. The reason why I do close legs is so I can get that teardrop action in the quads near the hips. And you'll really feel it in the middle if you do it correctly and at a correct pace. And not just throw the weights around. And so now I'm just going to throw on 2 more plates and see how that feels. Hopefully it goes well since, again, I say it a lot, but the deloading factor has really messed up my strength, sadly. So that's to be expected. We're going to see how this feels after this one. I'll see you guys gonna finish up this workout and then I'll see you guys at the next workout. So then after like that, I come over to quad extensions and I put it on the tightest settings as possible, just to get the most time under tension. More time under tension, you build more muscle. So even though I'm going heavy, as long as I make sure that I lift correctly with the right form and I have the right tension, I'll still do what it needs to do. So we're gonna start off at like 5 pounds of resistance with 140, and then just see how that goes. I go my legs wide apart, toes shooting outwards, so I can really target the quads. And then as I go on, you'll see me go closer, toes still shooting outwards, so I can hit that point for the tear action in the quads near the hip. So do 5 reps, 5 partials. Take a breather as I am now, and then after you take a breather, you're gonna go for 1 full rep, as much power as you put into it. Then at the top, don't fully lock out, but keep that tension at the top. Hold it as long as you can, fight back until it comes away. If you feel like you're gonna injure yourself, just let it go, but slowly. So that's going to be my top set for the day, since I'm on deload and I'm not trying to go too heavy until next week. So then we'll move it from 140. You can either go to 120 or 100. I like to move my way up, feel the water's out, so I'm going to go to 120, see how that works for me. And you always want to make sure like you're at a nice angle so you're not laying over. Sometimes I do that, but it's not lifting correctly, so try your best to stay back, head up a little bit, so you're just at a nice angle, so all the tension will be on your legs. You don't want to feel it in your back, you want to feel it all in your quads. Then, right now I'm not going to do them because I'm choosing not to do them. But I'd suggest after every set, in the middle of your sets, while you're taking a breather, don't go too heavy on them, but put a lot of effort into it at the same time. Don't put it all into it. You still need to work out. But I'd say do sissy squats body weight. So hold on to something and just do sissy squats. If you don't know what those are, I think I've put them in some of my videos. If not, I'll make a whole another video on it. If you guys want, I can make a separate video solely just on sissy squats. And then for the inside, for the teardrops for the quads, you can go as hard as you want. You don't have to go crazy. That's why I'm going to just go until I feel the burn or I feel failure. You can choose either or. I like to go into failure, but again, deload week, so I wouldn't suggest going to failure on deload week. Just do it so you have a nice burn and you feel like you really got the workout in. Because then next week you can really go to your limit. So again, feet close in, and while they're close in, Then come down slowly. Up with toes pointed out. And that you're gonna feel in this area right over here. The others, when you do it regularly, when it's wide out and it's pointing straight out, you're gonna feel in the main part of the quads. Then if you have them close apart like this, toes pointing out, you'll feel it right here, and that's how you get that teardrop. Do one more set of these, and then we'll be all done. Depending on how much time I have left, that'll be at the end of the video. If not, there'll be a couple more workouts left.